Cajun versus Creole. Kind of Cajun, where we from versus where from our east is, and the difference in the way that we cook. We're gonna talk about the history, what roux is, what the Trinity is, and more. So when you look at the map, it's the map of the cuisines of Louisiana. We are here. We are Cajun. What does anybody know what we're gonna call this entire region? What do we call our entire region? Vermilion Parish, Lafayette Parish. Put it all together.
Parishes?
Not parishes. What do we call our area?
The Vermilion?
No. Starts with the name.
Acadiana?
Yes, Acadiana.
Okay.
So we are Acadiana. We are Acadiana. Here is New Orleans. There's a difference in the cuisines and how we cook and the things that we use. The Acadians settled in New Orleans. That's where gumbos, that's where all the foods that started in Louisiana were. Moved into Acadiana. The Acadians came into Acadiana. And we ended up using different types of meat, different types of things that we would put in gumbos and all those things. So the Acadians came in, which is where we call the Cajuns. So, off the top of your head, anybody can answer at any time. Name some foods. I said one, gumbo.
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
Crawfish.
Etouffee. What else? What else do you think? Well, crawfish, shrimp, all those things. What else do you think that we eat that people don't eat anywhere else?
Potato salad.
Boudin.
Cracklings.
Potato salad probably wouldn't be one that we would eat.
Well, we eat it.
Cracklings. Because we just eat it in a different
Okra.
way. Huh?
Okra.
Okra is something else that came to Louisiana, which they put into gumbo stuff. So, these are the ones we said. Gumbo, etouffee, jambalaya, stew. What we call stew is a fricassee, and it's the things that we put in it. They have stew all over, but it's all about what we put in it. Rice dressing is another one. It's kind of where the whole boudin thing came in. People don't eat rice dressing like we eat rice dressing all over the United States. All right, so looking back at these, what is the base to these dishes? So if we go back, what's the base to stews? Exactly. Gumbo. And gumbo, roux is what we're gonna base the lesson in the kitchen in. So roux is where we have the base to most of our dishes for etouffees and gumbos and stews. A roux is 1 part flour, 1 part fat. So depending on what you're cooking and what color, you have a question, or?
What about dry roux, like without the flour? Without the
Absolutely. It's basically just flour with some kind of base to, what does roux do? So when we start the pot of roux, we have hot water. When you put the roux in, what does the roux do to dishes?
the color.
The color and it, flavor, of course, it gets to that nutty flavor. It's a thickener. It's kind of like a thickener. So that's kind of where they have something in there, some kind of dry ingredients that helps with thickening. So depending on what color you want and what exactly you're cooking, you're gonna have 1 part flour, 1 part fat. You're either gonna use butter or you're gonna do oil. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a butter roux, we're gonna make an oil roux. So we're gonna base our the end of our roux, we're gonna base it off of an etouffee. So there's 4 colors of the roux. So we have a white roux, a blonde, a brown, and a dark. What do you think these are for? What using this color, what food did we talk about earlier that you're gonna get a base of?
Crawfish
Etouffee. What's something else that's a white roux? It's a white creamy.
Jambalaya.
Not jambalaya, but something that y'all love. What is the dish that y'all all want to cook? What kind of pasta? What do we call it?
Shrimp pasta.
Shrimp.
Fettuccine.
Fettuccine.
Ooh.
So you're gonna use butter, and you're gonna start off with a lighter roux. Then you're gonna go to an etouffee. These two, what would you use this roux for?
Gumbo.
stew?
No.
Stew. It's a little bit lighter. And then the dark roux we're gonna put in gumbo. All right, and another part, and we're gonna do the vegetables for the etouffee. In Louisiana, we call it the Holy Trinity. There's 3 vegetables. What 3 vegetables do you think that we put in most of the things that we cook?
Bell peppers, onions, and red peppers.
Bell peppers and red peppers are kind of the same, but bell peppers, onions, and it's not garlic.
Celery.
Celery. So the Holy Trinity, we put everything, etouffees, gumbos, soups, mostly everything. We're gonna put that in. So we have celery, onions, and bell peppers. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, so we're gonna leave everything here. We're gonna go in the kitchen. Go ahead, wash your hands, and get into your groups, and we're gonna get started on our first group. Okay, so what we have in the pot right now, y'all can see we did 1 part flour, 1 part oil. So we have the high on a medium heat. The heat is on a medium heat because you don't want it too high because it's oil. Oil can burn, and once your roux hits that burn level, it's gone. It's over with. Like if you put it into a stew, if you put it into a gumbo, it's gonna have that burnt taste to it. So we're gonna start stirring. And another big key with making roux is you gotta keep stirring. You gotta move it around. You have to make sure you get into the cracks, into the creases, into the side of the pot. So you have to see what spoon. You have to have a spoon that's gonna have something that's gonna get into the curve of the pot. So you don't want to use this because it's not gonna get to where you need to get it from stop sticking and to stop burning. Okay, Corby, start stirring. All right. So earlier we demonstrated the oil and flour roux, which is something normally you put in a stew or a gumbo. This next one it's a roux that's made with butter and flour, and this is the ones like we said in the PowerPoint. When we talk Cajun and we talk Creole, we also think of etouffees and fettuccine. So this would be the roux that you would put into a white sauce. Because this one, we're gonna stop this one so it doesn't get as dark as an oil roux. We're gonna stop this one whenever it gets to a lighter color, or an etouffee or a fettuccine. Okay, you can go ahead and put the flour in and get it mixed in really well.